Okay, so we have a big breaking news coming out. The US has given Europe 3 weeks to agree on terms to end the Ukraine war. If not, the US will withdraw from Europe. This is a big breaking news here, guys. Please share the video, and we have more information coming out. This was broadcast live on television. Emmanuel Macron did a live stream on his social media today. During that live feed, he was asked, will Ukraine turn into World War III? Macron replied, that cannot be ruled out. Alright, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. We have multiple breaking news here. This is very important. Please share the video. We're going to start with this one, and then we're going to go with U.S. Giving Europe 3 weeks to make up their minds when it comes to this peace plan. If not, the U.S. is going to bring their soldiers here. In other words, war is going to break out in Europe. So UK says military conscription necessary over Ukraine situation. Macron says World War III not ruled out. So Donald, he's trying his very best to, end this war. Let's talk peace. But you have these Looney Tunes. You have NATO. They want to continue this war. And then we have a lawless man in charge, which is Zelensky. His term was up last year. And so he doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to step down as leader of the yellow and blue country, Ukraine. Donald has left Britain simply no choice but to plan for military conscription, says former NATO chief. I'm going to skip his name. And it says here, how will you feel about being forced to join the army to go camp out in Ukraine? The British Prime Minister said, is calling these peacekeepers. Now the TV show Inside Britain are already pushing this as patriotic duty to fight Russia for Ukraine. Meanwhile, in France, Emmanuel Macron did a live stream on his social media today. During that live feed, he was asked, will Ukraine turn into World War III? Macron replied, that cannot be ruled out. Even the mass media over there is starting to cover it. It says here, Ukraine turn into World War III. Once again, the French leader comments came during a live appearance on his social media channels. It's madness how badly Europe wants actual biblical war. And I agree. I mean, it's like they want this biblical war to go on. You have Donald, he's trying to work this peace plan, trying to end the war. Vladimir, he's agreeing to end the war. But you got these Looney Tunes here. They want to continue with this war. It's going to lead to WW3. It's just a matter of time. Alright, guys. So we're going to go with this next news here. Donald gave Europe 3 weeks to sign off on Ukraine's, and yeah, that's not going to happen. They're not going to surrender. They're not going to surrender. It says here, Donald gave Europe 3 weeks to sign off on terms for Ukraine's surrender to the bear, Russia, a member of the European Parliament claimed. Now, Newsweek has contacted the White House for comment by email. So why it matters? Observers of the 3-year-old war have worried that Donald may strike a deal with Vladimir that pressures Ukraine to abandon its aspiration to join NATO and cede its currently occupied territories, effectively capitulating to Moscow demands. Once again, Ukraine says it has been excluded from high-stakes negotiation that will shape its future. So once again, Donald's giving them 3 weeks. So what to know? In a post on X, formerly Twitter, Finland, Mika of the European People's Party claimed that the U.S. has given us 3 weeks to agree on terms for the Ukraine surrender, referring to a proposed peace deal aimed at ending the war. If we don't, the U.S. will withdraw from Europe. Buckle up. If we withdraw from Europe, that means because they're going to go to war with the bear. We're not going to get involved. We're not going to be part of it. Let those Looney Tunes, again, go and, attack the bear. One thing I tell you is that it's going to be brutal if that thing does happen. So once again, it says here the United States has given us 3 weeks to agree on terms for Ukraine surrender. If we don't, the United States will withdraw from Europe. It says here he didn't provide evidence for his claims. NBC News, citing U.S. official, reported that Defense Secretary Pete told Ukrainian officials in a closed-door meeting that Washington may significantly reduce its troops present in Europe. Now, the report is based on sources with knowledge of private discussion between the Donald administration and Ukrainian Gov. Days after Donald was sworn in for a second term as U.S. president, a European diplomatic source told a leading Italian news agency that Donald plans to withdraw roughly 20,000 U.S. troops from Europe. Now, the source told ANSA that Donald aims to reduce the American military presence on the continent by about 20% and intends to demand greater financial contributions from NATO allies to cover the cost of maintaining the remaining forces. Now, the diplomatic source said Donald wants other NATO member states to pay up, as U.S. troops there are a deterrent, so costs should not be borne only by American taxpayer. Now, Donald has long pushed for NATO members to ramp up their defense spending to 5% of their gross domestic product, up from a target of 2% set in 2014. Now, what people are saying. Finland, Mika, of the European People Party on X. The U.S. has given us 3 weeks to agree on the terms of UKR surrender. If we don't, the U.S. will withdraw from Europe. Now, Donald prioritizes the bare security concerns now and in the future. Let them own their mess. We have 3 weeks to grow up. It says here what happens next. Donald has said he wants to swiftly end the war. And he said he could meet with Vladimir this month to discuss the matter. Speaking with the BBC in remarks published Thursday. Now, Donald said he believes the bear holds the upper hand in any negotiation, as Vladimir forces have taken a lot of territory. Here's the thing, guys, and this is what concerns me a lot, is that Donald will be traveling. He will be traveling to these other countries, and you guys already know all these, when it comes to planes, and you guys heard about what happened to Persia, the leader of Persia, and his bird went down. There were multiple birds, and even here within our land. So we need to pray for him. If he's going to start traveling into those other countries, I do believe that the enemies are going to keep an eye on him. Now, guys, I just posted this video not too long ago. Many of you have not received a notification. There were multiple videos posted today. Notifications were not sent out. Triple check your notification bell. And again, a lot of people, many YouTubers let their viewers know to unsubscribe and subscribe again and hit that notification bell. When you do that, it resets. And because the platform, what they do is they secretly try to hide our stuff. And pretty soon, I think it's going to be next Monday, we're going to have our own app on Google Play Store. All right, so that app, you download it on your phone, and it will send you all my videos, all the notification, all the videos. We're not going to be relying on this platform because this platform is doing their job by putting our stuff under the rug. So again, we're going to be doing, the Google app. It's going to be Google App Store and Apple Store. All right, so it says here, breaking news, the U.S. reportedly halts equipment sales to Crane. That's it. They're not going to be sending any more equipments to Crane. They're not going to be sending any more equipments. Now, I want to show you something really quick here, guys. This is the video right here. Donald has put a stop. They're not going to send no more stuff to the yellow and blue country. They're not going to send any more stuff to Ukraine. That says over. All right. And now they're talking about bringing soldiers back home. All right. So, and for those of you that don't know, Zelensky has banned. He banned Donald platform, the Truth Social. He banned it nationwide. So, relationship between the U.S. and Ukraine is not looking that great. Absolutely not looking that great. So if you guys want to check out this video, again, that's the title. It's going to be in the comments box. And yeah, give me a second here. I want to see if there's any more breaking news here. One thing I agree with Turner is that these Looney Tunes, they want to start biblical war. Give me a second here. Claim U.S. has halted all equipment. Hold on, give me a second here. Let me just read this. This is an update. Reports are coming in from politicians and other gov officials in Crane saying that the U.S. has halted all equipment sales to that country. The U.S. has stopped selling equipment to Crane. All right, says woman who is the head of the, I'm going to skip all that. According to my information, the weapons that were being sold, the supply have stopped. Now, this person went on to say, those companies that were supposed to transfer these equipments are now waiting because there is no decision. Interestingly, he says Europe gives money so they can buy from USA. I am at present unable to verify these claims. Everyone I have spoken to says the U.S. is still selling equipment to Crane. I don't know. My gut tells me that Donald stopped. He stopped it. He's not selling any more equipment. And the reason why, for those of you that, that missed it, Donald called Zelensky a dictator without election. And then Zelensky responded back. J.D. Vance said, "I be careful, bad-mouthing the president." So things are not looking good between the Donald and Zelensky. Give me a second here. I'm just triple checking something. Alright guys, so this is all the information, and I would keep you updated with all these news, but yeah, this is all of it here. So you got Macron talking about World War III live, and then you have the US is giving 3 weeks to Europe. You better make your decision. Do you want to end this war or continue on? After 3 weeks, if you're going to continue with this war, I'm taking my soldiers back home. Thank you so much for watching. Again, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, Luis Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 U.S. Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.